The man behind the deadly rampage that left at least 3 people dead, including a police officer, outside of London's Parliament building was identified as 52-year-old Khalid Masood. London police said Masood was born in Kent, England, and they believe he was most recently living in the West Midlands. Masood, who died Wednesday after police shot him on Parliament grounds, was known to authorities and had a range of previous convictions for assaults, including grievous bodily harm, possession of offensive weapons and public order offenses. Police said there was no prior knowledge about his intention to mount a terrorist attack. He had not been convicted for any terrorism offenses. Masood was identified 24 hours after he drove an SUV, plowing it into pedestrians on Westminster Bridge near the Parliament building. Police said 2 people were killed and more than 30 were injured. Masood continued his attack, fatally stabbing veteran police officer Keith Palmer on the Parliament's grounds before police shot him. He was later pronounced dead. The ISIS terrorist group claimed responsibility for the deadly rampage, saying Masood was an Islamic State soldier who carried out the operation in response to calls to target citizens of the coalition. Prime Minister Theresa May called the attack sick and depraved in the defiant address to Parliament early Thursday. An act of terrorism tried to silence our democracy, but today we meet as normal. We are not afraid and our resolve will never waver in the face of terrorism, she said. Democracy and the values it entails will always prevail. While she honored the police, May also saluted the everyday actions of millions who went about their lives in London as normal and describing it as proof that the attack failed to break the determination of Londoners and Britons. As I speak, millions will be boarding trains and airplanes to travel to London, and to see for themselves the greatest city on earth, she told the House. It is in these actions, millions of acts of normality, that we find the best response to terrorism, a response that denies our enemies their victory, that refuses to let them win, that shows we will never give in. May revealed people from 11 countries were among the wounded victims, including one American, who was identified as Kurt Cochran. Family revealed Thursday that the 54-year-old Utah man had died of his injuries. Others included 12 Britons, 3 French, 2 Romanians, 4 South Koreans, 1 German, 1 Pole, 1 Irish, 1 Chinese, 1 Italian, and 2 Greeks required hospital treatment. On Thursday, British police announced that 6 homes were raided and 8 arrests were made in connection to the Wednesday terror attack that left 4 dead, including the assailant. Armed police carried out the raid in the central city of Birmingham, about 130 miles north of London. However, police said they believed the terror attacker acted alone during his assault on the Westminster Bridge near Parliament. London has been a target for terrorism many times over past decades. Just this weekend, hundreds of armed police took part in an exercise simulating a marauding terrorist attack on the River Thames. May underscored that the attack targeted free people everywhere, and she said she had a response: "You will not defeat us. Let this be the message from this house and this nation today, our values will prevail," she said.